What is up, Moon Gang? Today, I'll be having a quick chat on NIO. In this video, I'll be taking a little bit of a step back so I can better explain why I believe that NIO will continue to perform in 2021. After that, I'll also be doing a technical breakdown of NIO stock so we have a better idea of what price levels to watch over the next few trading days. As a quick reminder, if you enjoy this type of content and you want to be a member of the Moon Gang, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and drop a like. All of that support is truly appreciated. And now, without further ado, let's get started. In a year that will be marked by craziness and volatility, I truly believe that NIO is one of the most successful stock stories of 2020. From the start of the year until now, NIO stock is almost up 2,000%, and over the past 14 months, it's up more than 3,000%. In that same time frame, NIO went from having negative margins, slow delivery, and a pretty weak balance sheet to having positive margins, 100% year-over-year delivery growth, where each quarter is getting better than the previous, and the balance sheet is heading in the right direction. Now, I'm in no way predicting that NIO will grow another 2,000% in 2021, but I do think that the stock will continue its rally and have considerable growth. Next year, NIO is expected to release 2 new vehicles and expand into Europe. In more of a general sense, NIO will be elevating its business to the next level. I strongly believe that NIO will be a beneficiary of the current EV wave, and on top of that, they are uniquely positioned to take advantage of the massive EV market in China. I strongly believe that NIO's future is a bright one. Now, to get a better idea of what NIO stock might do over the next few trading days, let's check out the charts. Alrighty, the market is about to close for the last full trading day of the week. Don't forget that it is a shortened week because of the holidays. NIO is currently trading at $47.50, which means over the past 3 months to the past year, it is very much in the green, and over the past year, it's up almost 2,000%. Absolutely incredible. This is the current technical situation that NIO is in. For those of you who are new to the channel, here's a pretty quick recap. NIO really came onto the scene in June of this year, and for quite a while it was following this trend line, and then in October, when the rest of the EV sector was struggling, NIO actually had a breakout to a new relative high of $29, and once this trend line was reaffirmed, NIO was off to the races. The first major hiccup came on November 13th when Citron Research came out with some bearish comments on the company, but that was quickly shrugged off and NIO made its way up to the current all-time high of $57.20. From there was a sell-off all the way down to $38, which is also where the stock found support on November 10th. After that, there was a bounce up to 48, which is where it was rejected, and then we actually had an undershoot of this support, and the stock once again bounced just a little bit higher, just under $40. And now the bulls have fully been in control, and the stock is trading around $47.50. If this bullish momentum were to continue, the first resistance would come just below $50, which is where NIO was rejected on December 22nd, and also back in mid-November. Past that, we have $54.20, and this was posted on the day that Citron came out with their bearish comments, and of course past that, we have the all-time high. From NIO's current price to get to those 3 levels of resistance, the first one would be a gain of 4%, the next one would be a gain of 14%, and the all-time high is almost 20% away. However, with that being said, if this recent rejection is an official one, the way it was 1, 2, 3 times before, we would then have to watch the closest levels of support. First, I would be watching 45, past that, I would be watching 42.50, and of course past that we have 38, which is where NIO caught itself 3 times before. From the current level, that first support of 45 would be a drop of 4.5%, then we would have a decline of 10%, and to return to 38, it would be a drop of almost 20%. As of now, the current setup is a pretty interesting one in the sense that it's very symmetric. The farthest away support compared to the farthest away resistance is a 1-to-1 ratio. However, it is worthwhile to note that recently the bull camp has definitively been in control. After putting in 6 green days in a row, Nio finally put in a red day, and it was kind of expected because it was at a major level of resistance. Now, this in no way bothers me. In fact, I actually think it's healthy. This bit of consolidation means that more momentum could be built up, which increases Nio's chance of breaking above this resistance just below $50, which would then set up a test of $54.20. As of now, there's really not too much going on in the RSI. To get a better idea of what Nio might do between now and the end of the year, let's check out the 4-hour chart. When you include pre- and post-market trading, you can better see some useful technical structures. From late October up until November 13th, which is exactly when the Citron tweets came out, NIO Stock was in this upward channel, which is also referred to as a bear flag. It gets its name because they commonly break downward, and that's exactly what happened, most likely fueled by the negative comments from Citron. Eventually, this formed a triangle, which is also referred to as a bullish pennant, and foundation was found at $45. This led to a bullish breakout and rally to the current all-time high. Almost immediately after that, NIO entered this downward channel, which is referred to as a bull flag, and that's because they commonly break upward. We did see that in NIO, but for quite a while it was riding this trend line down, and then it undershot this support at $38, and since then the stock has been rallying. When I posted my last NIO video, I mentioned that the bulls were definitively in control, but look for a rejection just below $50, and to my luck, that's exactly how things played out. Moving forward, the current line in the sand, at least in my mind, is the nice psychological level of $50. If NIO were to get above this, it would be a pretty easy ride up to $54.20, and in all honesty, if we get here, I would fully be expecting a test of the all-time high. An ideal situation would not only be for NIO to return to these highs, but we would like it to bring the RSI with it so it can at least get above 78 so there is no bearish divergence. To clarify what I mean by that, take a look at November 13th and then again November 24th. Clearly the stock went higher, but the RSI didn't. This is referred to as bearish divergence, and it's commonly a sign that the stock might drop or at least consolidate. The last time this happened in late November, it did lead to NIO being sold off. As of now, there is no divergence in the RSI, and there's quite a bit of room for it to run, which makes me think that NIO has a pretty decent shot of getting above this resistance at $50. As the chart continues to progress over the next few trading days, I would highly recommend paying attention to how the bulls react to the support at $45 and paying attention to how the bears react to the resistance at $50. As things continue to develop both fundamentally and technically with NIO, I'll make sure to keep you updated in future videos, so make sure you have your notifications turned on. If you agree with me in that NIO stock will continue its trip to the moon in 2021, let me know in a comment below. If you disagree with me and think that I'm missing something, I would love to have a discussion about it. I will fully admit I am not a perfect investor. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and if you haven't already, don't forget to join the Moon Gang by hitting the subscribe button. All of that support really helps this channel out. And as a quick reminder, if you're interested in free stocks, make sure to check out the link to the Webull trading platform in the description of this video. For the remainder of December, if you sign up and make the appropriate initial deposit, you will be awarded 4 free stocks. Thanks for watching, and until next time, best of luck in the markets.